In this video, I'm sharing a miso tahini sauce. Instead of pasta, I am using rice cakes. This is the first miso sauce recipe that has churned out so good for me. Usually my miso sauces have ended up a little too salty, and this one is so balanced. Here's the recipe. The first thing I like to do is start by prepping the rice cakes. I'm just taking some regular size rice cakes and cutting them in half just to make them a more pasta shape. And I have about 2 cups, and all I'm going to do is let them soak in some water while I prep all the other ingredients. To make the sauce, I just take a medium-sized bowl. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of a white miso paste, a tablespoon of dark brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of tahini paste, one teaspoon of Chinese black vinegar, 1 teaspoon of sriracha. And I'm just gonna whisk all of this until it's combined well. To this dish, I'm going to add some leftover vegetables I had in the fridge, and it's just simply sautéed broccoli and mushrooms. To make the rice cakes, you just want to bring a pot of water to boil and set in your rice cakes. In less than 3 minutes, they will be floating just like this. You just want to check them by making sure they're squishy, just like this, and they're done and ready to go. Once your rice cakes are all done, just take them. I use this strainer and pull them right out of the water, and from there I just put them right into the bowl of sauce, and then I just make sure to coat the rice cakes in that delicious sauce really well. As I was mixing this, I realized that this is a lot of sauce and those leftover veggies were not going to be enough. So I found some pork steaks. I am not going to season these. All I did was pan fry them. And I simply just pan fried them for a few minutes on each side until they were nice and golden brown. When these were all cooked, I decided to slice and cube them into the same shape as the rice cake, semi-ish, the same shape. And I wanted the cubes to be a little bit crispier, so I took those cubes and pan sautéed them for a little bit. And I also took those leftover veggies and reheated them in the pan while I cooked those cubes of pork steak a little bit longer. And then I just took all of that mixture that I just sautéed and added that to the sauce and rice cakes. My bowl is now a little bit too small for this, so I will be struggling a little bit to stir it. But basically just make sure everything is coated really well in that miso sauce. And with the addition of the protein and leftover vegetables, this amount of sauce was perfect to my liking. It's still pretty saucy, but it was the perfect amount. So I'll just plate that up, add it right into my bowl. I cannot begin to recount the number of failed attempts I've had with miso sauces, and this one was finally a perfect balance. The tahini really helps with any sharp saltiness that the miso has, and the addition of protein and vegetables did not leave my rice cakes drowning in sauce. Please comment below if you make this and decide to add proteins or veggies of your own. Thank you for watching.